Alright, so it's a very, very calm morning. There's zero wind. The sun's just setting up. It's 6:30. I got the DR-1, which I wanted to give a shot last time, but it was windy. So I'm going to give it a shot first, because any other plane that I have here, if it's the TT, the tiny trainer, with a sports wing, or with the glider wings, or even with the spit wings, can handle some wind. The KFM wing can handle wind. DR-1 less, so I'm gonna go fly that first. Hope you guys see something. Let's go have fun. Flies are horrible today, I tell you, people. It's like crazy how many flies there is. It's like they're doing something to the field. But it just bugs and annoys and everything. The motor is really, 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 really not hot. The battery is feeling a little weaker because the plane is lagging. Before I could fly it literally at less than 50% throttle. Right now that's not happening. I'm gonna go again with this battery. I don't know if I'm gonna fly all my batteries today. Let's see. I decided to, watching the last videos, I've decided to stop taking apart the battery connector buzzer at the car, because it was horrible on the video. You guys didn't mention anything, but I think it was horrible. Anyways, the battery buzzer went off, so I'm thinking the battery is either out or it's faulty. I think it's out. We'll check. Yeah, I'm at 15%, which is out by all means. Alright, so we're gonna go again. New battery, 1000 milliamps, 3-cell. Balances out perfect. Gave me about 60 minutes of flight time. Previously, maybe even 17 minutes of flight time. Amazing. No wind. This is a no wind plane. If you try to take it up when it's windy, very windy, it's going to be very difficult to control. Light breeze can handle it, preferably zero wind day. Great plane to fly. I'm going to go to the middle of the field. I realized that the shots that I produced were better when I was flying towards the car, or I could fly towards the car area, so I'm walking away from you guys. Alright, well, the prop chipped off, so I'm gonna change a prop really quick. I feel that's not in my favor, a broken prop or a chipped off prop. So I'm changing that. I just feel it's making some issues, not flying proper, so changing out a prop and we'll continue. Okay, kind of felt like the prop being chipped off, as you can see, being chipped off. I think it was creating the motor to get a little hot, so I swapped out a prop and we're gonna go again. Hope the flies get away because they're starting to drive me nuts. It's really hard to concentrate when you have like 10 flies flying around your head. Go anywhere else, but leave my head alone. I don't stink that much. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I still have some battery, but I'm calling it, I'm ending the session with DR-1 simply because I want to give the KFM wing another go. I think I'm going to give a quits on the tiny trainer / spit today. I rather just practice the KFM wing, and I don't really have a decent practice plan for the spit anyhow. I'm gonna go change to the KFM wing. It's also, the sun is coming out, so it's getting a little hot. I'm gonna do a quick check of damage on the DR-1. I don't think there's any damage. Actually, no, I flew 2 batteries. This is at 14%, so would have beeped anyhow in a bit. So we flew 2 whole batteries of 1000 milliamps on the DR-1. I'm gonna pause the video, check the damage, do a quick recap, and we'll go from there. So I'm doing a quick break. I got my trusty H2O. I think that's the best trusty you can ever get. I flew 2 whole batteries of 1000 milliamp 3 cells on the DR-1. It flew amazing, 0 wind, very fun plane to fly. About 16 to 17 minutes of fly time on each battery, so total almost 30 minutes of fly time. A little bit more actually, if you want to be exact. That's it. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'm gonna set up the KFM wing, fly that. I don't know if I'll do the spit today, but we'll see. Anyways, be back soon. Alright, so I did a little quick crap check on the KFM wing. It's 7.5, so I'm not gonna stay for too long. The wind has picked up very, very lightly. The flies are kind of driving me nuts. I'm gonna go to the middle of the field, toss it, try to have some fun with it. Hopefully it still flies good like it did the last time after the repairs I've made. Let's go, give it a shot. So not 2 very successful attempts. I smashed the motor again. What happened was it flipped inverted and then I kind of lost control. I seem to have stripped the servo here. See, this one acts nicely, this one not so much, so I guess I've stripped the servo somewhere. It still responds slightly, ever so slightly. If I'll just connect everything up quickly so that you guys can maybe hear it. So you hear that noise? It's still kind of functioning, but it's just being annoying. Maybe I can fix it at home. Anyways, I think I'm gonna try to repair the damage that has been created, and then if that works out fine, then I'll just give it another shot in a bit. Repaired it. We're gonna go again. Like I said, the servo is making some noises, but it's still functioning. So up is up, down is down. Maybe it has a little bit more deflection, I don't know. Seems to be working fine. I don't know, let's give it a shot. I don't know, it just didn't work. Yep, I don't know what happened, but this is what I used to do with the mini arrows. No worries, I'm not gonna fix this one. I'm just gonna build a brand new one with some modifications to what I've initially done. I'm gonna have to change out a servo, check a few things here electronics wise, but this will definitely be built again, rebuilt in the near future. That's it. It's very easy to cut out, very easy to assemble together. It does take a day or two because you have to let the white glue dry up, which is, by the way, Haley, what I did is I let it sit for a day with something heavy on top of it. I think I didn't evenly distribute the weight though, because I had some curve. The wing was basically a little bit with a tiny little bit dihedral when it initially built. No worries, we'll take it apart, we'll salvage what we can, save actually, sorry, what we can, and we're gonna give it another shot in the very, very near future. I have enjoyed this very, very much. I can still fly the Spit or Tiny Trainer, I just don't know if I have the energy to set it up, let alone it's getting a little hot, and I think I just rather go home and pick up my legs a bit.